Multi-fandom fanatic, so I'm gonna be doing charm characters tier list. And since I don't think it'll take that long, I'll probably do a ships tier list as well, because why not? um, so yeah, uh, I'm gonna go with epic tier. Um, Amazing, great, good. Work with me. That's just being slow. Okay. Good. All right. Bad. Awful. Die. Be dramatic. Okay. So who do we have here first? Is that Jack? I think that's Jack. Honestly, I didn't dislike him, but I didn't really like him, so I'm gonna put him in alright. Like, I don't have that many feelings to him, period. So why not? Chris. I love Chris. I don't know if I want to put him in epic. I think there's only one, maybe two characters I'll end up putting in epic, to be honest. But I will put him in amazing because he's probably one of my top characters. Like, if I made a top 10 list, he would be in it. Would he be in the top 5? I have no idea. I have to make the list first. um, I remember him. I think his name was Glenn, right? I'm debating between bad and awful. I don't hate him enough to die. But do I hate? I'll put him in awful. I might change my mind. We'll see. Um, Piper. Now, she is my favorite character. If you did not know, I've made a few Piper edits, a few Piper and Leo edits, as they're my favorite ship, and I'm just obsessed with Piper. She has always been my favorite character, and she probably will always be my favorite character. So, I'm putting her epic. I created the epic tier list for her. So Victor, the dad. This is supposed to say great. Okay. I think I would put him in good. Like, I like him. I would say I love him. The evil chick that killed Piper before time was reversed and Prue ended up dying instead. Um, Die. She killed Piper. Andy. I love Andy. Not as much as Chris though. I'm gonna put him in great. Barbas. Um, this this. Oh, okay. I don't know if this is gonna be controversial at all, but Barbas is my all-time favorite demon. I don't think I'll put him in epic, but I think he deserves to be in amazing because I love Barbas. Now, mm, Balthazar. Balthazar. He's probably one of my favorite demons as well. I think I just really like the him Colt storyline in season 3. So I'm a little bit biased. Um, I'm gonna put him in great. I may put him down to good later on. We shall see how I feel. Now I remember her. I remember her name? No, I do not. But I'm gonna put her in die. Is that? Yeah, that's Billy. I wasn't a fan of Billy. Okay, I'm not. I'm not a fan of Billy. Um, I'm gonna put her in bad. I'm sorry. I don't like Billy. Christy, not fan of that. I like them as like a super villain thing, but as a character, no. I think that was a good like way to end off the series with the ultimate power and the charm ones, but as a character, I do not like her. Um, I, I'm gonna put her in awful because I think I like Billy more. Coop, I do like Coop. Um, I'm gonna put him in great. Yeah. Dan, I do not like Dan. Do I wish Dan to die though? I don't think I hate him that much. He's not down there with this. I don't think he's down here with them. I'm gonna put him in bad. I think he's proud even with Billy. Actually, no, I think I might. I don't know because this is hard because I feel like I don't like him as much as Billy, but I don't dislike him as much as Christy and Glenn. Oh, well, I'm putting him there. Daryl, I love Daryl. I'm gonna put him in amazing. He would probably also be in the top 10 list if I made one. Maybe one of these days I will. Top 10 characters. Um, Henry, I also love him. He's also going in amazing. Oh, these sisters from that one episode. I don't remember their name. They were only in one episode, so why are they in this tier list? You think the only characters that have been on more than one episode would be on this tier list, but okay. Die. I don't even think I'm a huge fan of that episode, so yeah. Um, I think her name was Jenny. That was Dan's little sister. She wasn't on very long. I'm gonna put her with her brother. I don't care for her either. Sheridan. That's her name, right? The cop lady. That ends up dying. And she ends up dying anyways. I'm gonna put her with die. She was annoying. um, Christopher Carpenter's character. Crap! Why can't I remember anyone's character during this? Anyone's name during this? Okay. Um, I'm more familiar with her on Buffy because she had a bigger role in Buffy. She was the main character in the first 3 seasons, and then she became a main character in the spinoff. So, she was only in a couple episodes in this show. Let's see. I don't know. She was. I put her in all right. I mean, I didn't dislike her. I didn't really like her. She was just meh. Cole. I love Cole. I do. I love Cole. I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion or not, but I love Cole. I don't think I'd put him as high as Chris or Daryl. But I think I put him higher than Henry, only because he was on longer than Henry. If Henry was on longer, he might have surpassed Cole, but who knows. Leo. Okay, I was wrong, because I kind of want to put him in Epic along with Side Piper. Piper's my favorite, but Leo's pretty high up. Okay, I don't want him in Amazing. I want him in Epic, because he's amazing. He's epic. I love him. Paige. So, I didn't like Paige when she was first introduced, but she did grow on me even more so than Prue, who I also wasn't the biggest fan of. And I do like her. I'm gonna put her in good. I don't know. I might move her up to great. I don't know. Would I even consider her great? I don't know, cause season 7 and 8 Paige, I might, but I don't know. I'm gonna leave her here for now. Actually, no. I'm gonna put her in great because I want to put Prue in good, and I want them to be in 2 separate tiers because I like, Paige more. Patty. She's. I'll put her in good. Phoebe. I think I'll put her up there with Piper because she's my second favorite character after Piper. Um. Okay, he goes to die alongside her. Prue, I'm putting her in good. Shax. I liked what he brought to the show, but as a character and even I don't know, I feel like as a demon he deserves some pointers for being able to actually kill one of the charmed ones, which most demons fail at. And not just temporarily either. Like even the other demons that have killed one of the charmed ones or more than one of the charmed ones, it was always only temporary. But he actually managed to permanently kill one. I'll put him in alright. I don't think I should move him any higher than that. It'll probably be very ironic if I put him in good alongside Prue. Okay, Tempest, that's his name, right? I'm putting him in alright. He was only in one episode, and even though he is mentioned in the episode where Prue dies, because they needed his power to turn back time to save Pyro, which ended up killing Prue. But okay, source. As far as a bad guy, he was good. He was a good bad guy. He was a good villain. There was a lot of build up to his him finally attacking Charm Ones in season 4. I'm gonna put him in good. Wyatt. I do like Wyatt, not as much as Chris. I will put him in great. Penny. Now, I love Penny. I'm going to put her in. I kind of want to put her in amazing. Okay, she's hilarious. And then Zanku. He's one of my favorite villains. Honestly, he might be my second favorite villain after Barbas. I'm gonna put him in great. He shouldn't be as high as Barbas, but yeah. Yay! that's my character tier list. So let's see, what do we have? In Epic, we have Piper, Leo, and Phoebe. Amazing, we have Chris, Barbas, Daryl, Henry, Cole, Penny. In Great, we have Andy, Balthazar, Coop, Paige, Wyatt, and Zanku. In Good, we have Victor, Patty, Prue, and Source. In Alright, we have Jack, the Seer Lady, Shax, and Tempest. In Bad, we have Billy, Dan, and Jenny. In Awful, we have Glenn and Christy. In Die, we have Crazy Girl with a Gun, that duo from season 2, the Crazy Sisters, and Sheridan. The only person I know's name in the last tier is Sheridan, apparently. Rex! That was that one guy. I don't remember her name, though. But yeah, so that is that. Um, so yeah. I think I can do the character ship list, because why not? Um, charm ships. It probably won't be that long of a tier list, and why do it in a. Yeah, this will be a quick one. I'll just add it. Okay, so OTP, we were rooting for you. Cute, but didn't really ship them. I don't care. Bad. I think that's good enough to keep. Okay, so Phoebe and Coop. I did really like them. I didn't like them as much as Phoebe and Cole. I don't see. I think I should add another ship, because there's only one I want to put in OTP. And if I put Phoebe and Cole there, but I don't want to put Phoebe and Coop there because I did ship them. Um, so I don't know. See, I think I would have shipped them more if they were on more. Coop was just like, even Henry was on more than Coop. Though to be fair, I thought they should have brought in Henry and Coop earlier on, or at least brought in Henry a season earlier. Um, hmm. Okay, so I put OTP. So I'm gonna do. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. So I'm gonna do Endgame. So I do love them, but they're not OTP material, obviously. My laptop just does not like me today. Okay. Okay. This I feel like we should change, because it sounds like they didn't end up together. So I'm gonna change this tier to I have no idea what to change it to. I don't know. I'll just keep going and see how I feel. Phoebe and Coop, I'm gonna put an Endgame, because they did end up. Actually, no. Because I mean, yeah, they were Endgame in the end, but actually, yeah. What I'm gonna do is do that. So Phoebe and Cole can go here because I was rooting for them, but they didn't. So cute, but I didn't really ship them. They were cute in that one episode. Them, um, they were on that much, but they were cute together. Uh, oh wait, I think I remember what episode he was in. I don't like that episode. Okay. I'm gonna go with bad. Phoebe, Piper and Leo, they are OTP. Okay, they are my favorite ship, which I think I already mentioned. Piper and Dan, bad. Okay, I do not like them. Prue and Andy, we were rooting for you because they should have ended up together, but they both died. Well, I guess they might have ended up together in the afterlife then. Bad. I can't tell who that is. I can't. Oh, is that right? I don't care. I didn't care. My laptop does not want to work with me today. Okay, no. This is supposed to be bad because I don't like him. Okay, this goes and I don't care. Great. Did that end up going? My laptop's all freezing on me today. Okay. For part of the video, the sound cut out, so I have to redo that part. I have it all set up how it was, so I am prepared to continue, and hopefully the sound will work this time because I'm gonna cry if it doesn't. Okay. So where are we? So far this is what we have. Okay, so that's the guy that cheated on Paige. He technically was cheating on his wife Paige because he found out he has a wife and kids. Um, and she locked him in jail. That was hilarious. Go Paige, that's an icon right there. Okay. So bad, obviously. He had an entire family that she didn't know about. So Drake, I think they were cute, but I didn't really ship them. I don't really care either way. I don't remember his name, to be honest. I call him Firefighter Dude. Let's see. I remember him. I do not remember his name because I'm very bad at names apparently. Because some of these people are only like one or two off episodes, or episodes I don't really like. So it's like, why do I remember them then? Like why would I remember them? But I do like this episode. If it's the guy I think it is, I think that's the photography guy from the Astro Monkeys episode. He was like the famous guy that Phoebe liked. But then he ends up having kind of thing for Prue when she's hired by a photography company to shoot pictures of him. Remember the episode? I like the episode. Huh. I'm gonna say I don't care. Like, I don't think they were good. I don't think they were bad. It was literally a one-off episode. Like this. I think if I remember correctly, he was on two episodes. The first episode I don't like. The second one was kind of meh of an episode. I don't remember his name though, but he was kind of a demon, or he kind of was and wasn't. It's complicated. Um, but he technically kidnapped her, and they sort of had a thing, and yeah. So, I don't know. I don't really care about them, to be honest. I mean, they didn't do anything that made me think, oh, they're bad, but okay. Ah, how did Phoebe and Cole get down here? I didn't put Phoebe and Cole there. Okay, I guess we're on Phoebe and Cole now. I'm putting them in We Were Rooting for You because they are my second favorite ship after Piper and Leo, and I think they should have been in game. My mom disagrees. She loves Coop and loves Phoebe with Coop. And don't get me wrong, I do too. Um, but I feel like I might have liked Coop more and Phoebe and Coop as a ship if he was on more. Like he was on half a season and then we were just supposed to accept the end game. Like I just feel like he should have been on more. I think they should have done that with Henry too. Like they knew the show was ending, so they decided to give Paige and Phoebe their happy endings. Like, how about you introduce who they're going to end up with at least a season beforehand, season 7, but they didn't. Paige and Henry. Now, even though he was in more than Coop though. So a season, we'll say. I loved Henry, and I really loved Henry and Paige together. One thing I love is that, which most mortals, I feel like most of their mortal. To be fair, I don't like most of the mortals they date, as you can tell, um, except for Andy. But even Andy had his moments where it's like he just didn't understand. He couldn't understand, and I feel like Henry, as soon as he found out Peach was a witch, he was like, okay, cool, what's next? And he's like, he didn't make a big deal out of it. It's like, yeah, he was shocked and surprised and confused, but he immediately accepted it, And then, um, he saw the craziness of her life and he never once even considered backing out of anything. Instead, he fought for her against a crazy wildlighter who wanted to marry her and then proposed to her. And because he's just such a sweetheart, and I love him and Paige. I feel like he's the only person that she was ever with. I felt like actually was good to her and for her, and um, one scene that I absolutely love, my mom loves to see too, is in the finale when after Paige comes back to life because her and Phoebe kind of died, all that. And he goes to Phoebe's house looking for her. He's like, I was worried my wife didn't come home last night. She was like, oh, we're okay. We weren't okay. We are okay now. And I think in the future everything's going to be really okay. And then he's just like, okay. And that was good enough for him. Like, as much as I love Andy, he could never do that. He would need like all the full detailed answers. I just love that Henry's like, okay. And maybe it helps that he uh because with his job I think he can't always tell Paige everything either. But anyways, I just love how understanding and accepting he is like immediately, and he's just, I love him. They're my third favorite ship after Phoebe and Cole. And who knows, they might have surpassed Phoebe and Cole if, like I said, Henry was on longer, because Cole was on 3 seasons more or less, because he was on all season 3 for the most part, except for episodes here and there. Most of season 4 until the very end when he died. Then he came back in season 5 and he was on. But even after he died in season 4, wasn't he still kind of on there? He was in the finale even though he was already dead. And then season 5 he came back for like half the season, I think, because he died in that one episode with the alternate reality episode that I really like. So yeah, he was on for like, I'd say 2.5 seasons. So if Henry was on more, then I might have ended up liking them more. But Cole has been on for a good portion of the show, a long enough portion for me to like him more than Coop or Henry. But anyways, I end up ranting a lot more than I meant to be. So I'm going to go with Endgame. I love them together. I don't remember him, really. So I'm gonna go. I don't care. I don't care enough to remember him, apparently. Jason. He was in season 6. I did not like him, and I did not like him with Phoebe. So I'm gonna go with bad. I remember him. I do not remember his name, but I remember him. And he was a witch, and I don't remember the episode he was introduced in, but I mostly remember him from that one Genie episode. Because I'm pretty sure that's also when him and Paige broke up. And I really liked that episode. And he had a big part in the episode. So, I'm gonna go with I don't care. I'm gonna go for Prue and Jack. I'm gonna go cute, but didn't really ship them, because even though for the character list I put Jack, I think in like the alright section. Cause I mean I didn't like him, I didn't dislike him, but I don't know. With Prue, they were kind of cute, and yeah, I've seen him on something else, and I also seen the guy that played Jason on something else. Uh, he was Mark on the Grey's Anatomy, though it took me forever to realize it, because he's a lot older on Grey's Anatomy. And then Jack plays on Riverdale, one of the main characters' dad. um, so yeah, that's fun. A little knowledge, little thing. um, so what's next? Okay, I remember him. Once again, I don't remember his name. He was only on a couple episodes. He was on the beginning of, I want to say, season 8, during the whole different identities because the world thought they were dead storyline, if I'm not mistaken, and they were kind of spelled into getting married. And then he fainted when he told her she's a witch, and then that was kind of the end of it. So they were like, they met, they liked each other, they got married because of a spell, and then they broke up. So no, but I don't care. They were just meh. Glenn. So my issue with Glenn, that's not Glenn. This other guy's Glenn. I'll do him first since I said Glenn by accident. I'm gonna go with I don't care, because he was only on one episode too, and I also don't really remember the episode he was on. To be honest, I don't think I liked that episode. It was from season 4 though. You can tell by the way Paige looks. Like with Paige and Phoebe, I swear you could tell the season by like their style, not their like clothing style, but like their hairstyle mostly. Like because the two of them constantly changes their hairstyle, and I feel like you can always tell by the way they look which season it is. I mean, a little bit with Prue too, but not with hairstyle or anything, more like hair length. Because her hair was really short in season 1, then season 2 is a little bit longer, then season 3 is like down here. And yeah. And then Piper, her hair is pretty much the same. The only difference is season one, it was shorter and she had bangs. But her hair ended up getting really long. But other than that, like, her hair stays the same pretty much. Anyways, moving on from hairstyles. Uh, the guy that was on the very first episode that Paige was introduced, I don't remember his name. He was only on the one, or technically two episodes, because if I remember, I think it was a two-parter. So technically two episodes, but I'm putting them together as one because it was one storyline. But yeah, um, he's very hard to rate and judge just because we didn't get that much of him as a character, and it's different than with some of these other one-off characters. Cause at least we got an entire episode of them as a character. So yeah, they can be hard to rate against other people that's been on for a while, but it's just hard if you ask me. To but it's different with him because I think there was only even a couple scenes we got of him being him. The majority of the time we saw him as a character and saw the relationship, it was the source controlling him and manipulating Paige into choosing evil so that he can get rid of the charmed ones once and for all. And so we didn't really get to see him as a person and his relationship with Paige because we don't even know what their relationship was like before Paige was introduced, before Paige met her sisters. So we don't know what he is like as a person or what their relationship was like. Um, it could have been good, could have been bad. I mean, who knows? Because we didn't get to see it really. We only really got to see the source controlling him, manipulating Paige. So we never really got to see who he is or who they are as a ship. So I feel like it's very hard to rate this one, but I'm gonna put in I don't care because he didn't do anything that made me like him, but didn't do anything to make me dislike him. So yeah, that's why I'm putting him. Um, so yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully this audio will be fine. Make sure you like. It helps with the algorithm, and subscribe. Hit the little bell to be notified of my videos and comment and we can and tell me if you agree with these, who your favorite characters and ships are, and I'll chat with you guys below in the comments. Until next time.